Smiley shot this shit.
Smiley and Memoriiies Media.
Shout out to Memoriiies Never Die. Y'all already know.
Shout out to Smiley and Memoriiies Media.
Shout out to my boy Smiley, man. Y'all already know.
How y'all doing today? This is Memoriiies Media Podcast with DJ Smiley. We got a very special guest in the building with us today. One of Savannah top cameraman in this city. BCM still. How you doing today, Will?
I'm good, man. Just cooling. Just blessed, bro. You know, I just working and grinding for real.
Yes, sir. So tell the people who you are and where you from.
Well, you know, my name BCM still. I'm from Savannah, Georgia. I was raised around Fred Western. I had jumped up to the porch around 2-1.
Yes,
It's known as East Savannah also. So, you know, kind of between Fred Western and I grew up around 2-1 type thing. Savannah High area, State Streets, you know, Capitol, Greenwood, Utah, Carson Bluff, New Mexico, Hawthorne, and I believe that's Global right there by Parker. So yeah, that's kind of like where I kind of had grew up at, where I kind of started grinding at for real.
Yeah. So how did you get the name Still?
Man, it was me, my brother. I had a homeboy named Pound, and I got a homeboy named Dennis. You know, everybody, we were just chilling one day, and you know, we all were just coming up with our names and stuff. So my brother called himself Tension. My homeboy Pound, he had called himself Pound, and then I just had called myself Still. Like it wasn't really like it ain't nothing happening. I'm not doing no gun, I don't steal none of that. I just came up with that name randomly for real.
Yeah. So what was it like for you growing up in Savannah?
I mean, like, Savannah was cool, you feel what I'm saying? You know, it was good up until I hit like 25, 26. You know, I started going to jail. I got locked up 2020 twice. I caught 6 felonies 1 year, did 2 years. So for the most part, bro, I could say really like my life in Savannah was smooth. Like, you feel what I'm saying? You know, I was rapping for a little minute, of course. Got locked up, came home and started shooting videos for a living.
Yeah.
For real.
So how did Savannah influence you to get into doing camera work?
I mean, like, really, like, I'll be real. When I first came home, I had bumped into this artist named Skrilla, and then from there, you know, brothers always have believed in me. Like, you feel what I'm saying? From day one, you feel what I'm saying? When we first met, I had met, bruh, I believe it was Alan Breeze, and we're like, he just showed me the way he had put me on the road. He had brought me my first lens for my camera and all, so I could say, with that being said, if it wasn't for bruh, like, I don't really think I'd be taking this camera shit serious, bro, for real, like, seriously, like, no cap. But it's like, I could say that kind of had motivated me, and that kind of gave me a different drive to be like, you know what, ain't no time to stop. I might as well keep going, for real.
Yeah. So you say you had went to jail?
I went to jail, yeah.
You tell the story behind what happened and why you had to go to jail?
Well, man, I came back, well, I say this. The first time I got locked up, I came back down from Syracuse, New York. I was trafficking weed back and forth to be for real. So I came down, I was on my last 5 bags and I had got locked up. I mean, the second time I really don't want to speak on it because it was just a misunderstanding and it led to a shooting. And it led to me going to jail for 2 years. But it just was a misunderstanding about the whole situation. You feel what I'm saying? So it like, I kind of was in the wrong in a way. You feel what I'm saying? Like it was just a lot going on at the time. So I did time for that. And I did time for the drugs, of course, you feel what I'm saying. But other than that, it just, you feel me, man? That's really all it was. It wasn't nothing major, for real.
Yeah. So when you got out of jail, there's a story about you had went to Atlanta and you had to stay in a shelter.
Oh, yeah, facts. Yeah,
and, and you ended up leaving out with $30,000 or something like that.
I was, bro, actually, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man.
Hit that plus sign for me one time. Hit on the, I'm gonna take this out, you good. Hit that plus sign.
Yo.
All right, you good.
So, man, I just had, well, no, really, it was before I got sentenced, though. I got locked up the first time I had bonded out. And like, you know what? I'm trying to change my life. So I had jumped on the bus. I had jumped on the goddamn Greyhound. And I was going to the A to meet my partner. But somehow we never had connected. So it was like, I was down to the motor station. I was down to the Greyhound station, just stranded. So I had ran to the crackhead. He like, bro, listen, you don't got nowhere to go. You need to sleep right here. And bro, you need to be to the shelter by 4 a.m. in the morning because you say it's gonna be extremely packed. Like he like, bro, try to be the first one there. So I slept outside of the Magic City. Slept outside of Magic City to about 4:30, and somehow I stayed there for like a week. Came up 30 racks, and I had caught me a flight up north to New York, and I had brought me a camera, and bro, that's how I really started filming though. Like that's how I really started filming. I was down on my last 3,000 out of 30,000. I'm like, damn, bro, I'm down on my last. Like I don't want to buy no drugs because I feel like drugs wasn't my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? I tried it, it ain't worked out. So I'm like, you know what? I don't want to go that route this time. So I was like, you know what? You already rap. You already traveling with music. You already doing shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Go buy a camera. So I bought the Sony A7 III, and that was in 2020 when it came out, brand new. I went to Syracuse, New York. I had went to the mall, and it was like, man, it's sold out. So I traveled like 2 hours away to this place called Utica, New York, and it's kind of by Canada a little bit. I had brought a camera, and bro, I never looked back from it. Like,
yeah,
that was Murder, She Wrote from that point on, bro. Seriously.
So
no cap.
You used to do music too.
I used to do music for sure. Like,
so
fast.
what made you choose the camera over doing music?
I'm gonna be for real. Like, I was doing the music, but I ain't gonna lie, like, bro.
Like, why you ain't invest that money into like going into a studio or like?
That's a good question. Honestly, Ron, I tell you, I was doing the music, but I was traveling so much and I was networking so much, I kind of felt like I would benefit more from shooting videos than rapping, because to be honest with you, I ain't made $1 off rapping then, so it's like, I was like, bro, you know what, I spend all my money on going into New York. I'm talking about traveling to Baltimore. I'm traveling all over, you feel me? Like the whole East Coast. Yeah. The whole East Coast, bro, from Savannah, South Carolina, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Virginia, New York, New Jersey. I'm talking, I'm doing all this on my own, but it was like something was telling me to go get a camera. And it was, I don't know what it was, but now that I'm older and things going good for me, that had to be God. You feel what I'm saying? So I had got the camera, and that was the only reason why I didn't pursue rapping, because I wasn't making money, bro. You feel what I'm saying? And I was living one hell of a lifestyle before the camera, to be for real with you. No cap, like traveling the world, living life, doing what the fuck I want to do. So it was like, it was costing me, but I wasn't making nothing either. Yeah. So that's why I chose the camera.
So once you end up getting the camera, you ended up coming back to Savannah at some point.
Yeah, I came out of Savannah like I was down on my lab, probably like $500. Like, you know what? I'm up north, but I don't know nobody. So it's like, okay, it's cool. I'm in New York, but this shit fast paced. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, you gotta know what's going on. You gotta know where to go at. I'm like, I don't really know where I'm at. And then I'm not in New York City. I'm in Syracuse, New York. So I'm more upstate, like Rochester, New York, Albany, New York, that type of shit. So it was like, I thought about it. I said, you know what? I'm from Savannah. This really my community. This really my hometown. And then I always had support here. No matter what I did, whether I was trapping, shooting videos, or rapping, like people just always had supported me. So I was like, you know what? I'm about to go back home. And I took me, my little brother CJ, Elijah, Ray, and then my homeboy Self. But it was just, my partner got killed. My best friend CJ got killed. So it was like, we came back home, the plans we had to go to camera, it kind of went left because he got killed, and I had went to jail for 2 years. So everything really paused in 2020. It was good at first, you know, the money came, got camera, equipment, and it had led to this, so everything paused. So from 2020 up to 2022, we was quiet. Like, you know, no motion, no content, no nothing. Look, if I got killed, I ain't want to do nothing no more. You know, I was in a very dark place. I was very depressed. In jail, I was going from the hole back to population, back to the hole. So it was a lot, bro. Yeah. It was a lot, like, for real.
So, was you going through everything that you went through in your life as a cameraman and as somebody in media, drama send to find you type stuff?
Always.
How do you stay out of drama and stay out the way? You know what I'm saying?
Like, bro, bro, really, I'm gonna be real with you. Like, you know, you gotta know how to separate your business and your feelings. You feel what I'm saying? Like, okay, it's business time, I don't have no feelings. You feel what I'm saying? And guess what? I could feel some way about something, bro, like no cap. But bro, I never show it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So that's something that really had to grow on me with time and with film. You feel what I'm saying? But I can say I stay out of drama this way, like, bro, no lie. Like, I just handle the business and I really just keep it moving. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I don't care what you got going on. I don't care what they say about me, what she say about me, what he say about me. Moral of the story is I'm here to stand on business And I've been doing that from day one, and bro, I'm gonna continue to do that. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's my biggest advice for any cameraman, because you know it's gonna come with, oh, he think he bigger than you, or this person say that it's a competition thing. I feel like this: you have to be in competition with yourself, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I can't be in competition with this person that think I'm a broke. You feel what I'm saying? It just don't make sense to me. You feel what I'm saying? So me personally, I wake up, face the mirror, and bro, that's just what I'm facing. I'm not facing nothing else. You feel what I'm saying? So that did the drama. You feel what I'm saying? So that's really my route. Like seriously.
That makes sense. That makes sense. So another situation I wanted to talk to you about. So conversion to Islam among inmates is a known phenomenon that has piqued interest to academics and policymakers. It is a complex issue with various factors contributing to this trend. Islam offers a path to forgiveness and redemption, which can be appealing to those seeking to atone for past actions. There are misconceptions that converting to Islam in prison leads to radicalization of violence. However, studies suggest that while extremism exists, it's not widespread, and conversion can actually be associated with reduced violence and misconduct. You converted to Islam.
Facts.
You was in jail when you converted?
I was in jail, yeah, facts.
What's the process of you converting to Islam while you was in jail?
I got locked up 2020. It was 2021. So you know, I was in Chatham County Jail, right? You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't got no release date. I don't know what's going on with my case. And it's like I wasn't really connected to God, but I'm not gonna say like I can't say my family didn't raise me to know God. I can't say that. But sometimes in life you born and it's like, okay, everybody go to Christianity. You feel what I'm saying? And it's cool, you feel what I'm saying? That's what people do. But for me personally, I felt like I was lost. I didn't have a real bond, and I was locked up. And it was like 2021, probably like March. I met this guy named One Round, and my bunkmate was this guy named Bayan. And I just seen how they always came together. Like, it was all about unity. Like, bro, I'm gonna pray with you. I'm gonna fight your case together. All of that. You feel what I'm saying? And bro, here it is. I'm in jail. This is my first time incarcerated. So it's like, I don't know what's going on. I don't have no sense of religion really. Like, I know Christianity, but it's like, I'm really not into it for myself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this is something that my mom taught me, my family taught me. So I felt lost. And it was like, I had picked up the Quran one day, and then I just started reading it. I just started studying it. So as time went on, it was like 4 months into me studying, you know, I just took that leap of faith and I said, you know what? I want to take my Shahada, which is the Islam testimony of faith. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, I done that, and bro, the moment I done that, bro, I was going to court mode. I was getting money on my books, bro. It was like God was showing me things I didn't see my first year. Like, locked up, like, my whole first year, it was all blurry. Like, me worrying about this, worrying about that. But it was like the moment when I took my Shahada, bro, it was like God just set me free. So, some people may view it as, oh, he probably did it for protection. He probably did it to just join the gang. But I was around some pure brothers, and bro, that was not what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it was real. We gonna pray together, we gonna work together, we gonna eat together, and bro, we all gonna come up out of our situation together. It don't matter who go home first. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what led me to Islam, bro. Like the unity, the prayer, the structure, the discipline, all of that, bro. Like seriously, like, yeah, bro, I'm a down to forward to Islam. There's no turning back.
So you say you grew up a Christian.
I grew up a Christian.
Any backlash from your family finding out that you converted to Islam?
I mean, not really, because, you know, I grew up in a family where, you know, some of us may go to church more frequently and some of us may don't. I'm not saying my mom didn't take us to church, but as time grew older, as I grew older, started doing different things, church wasn't in my life no more. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, church was going on in my life.
Yeah.
So it was like I really knew God and the cause, but it's like Christianity just wasn't for me. That's it.
So what was when you compare the two, what was Christians doing versus what the Muslims was doing in jail?
It's almost the same. It's the same names in the Bible and the same names inside the Quran. It just, sometimes I feel like Christians look down on certain religions. You feel what I'm saying? Not trying to be funny. I'm not saying that's every Christian, but I have experienced a time where I told people, oh, I'm Muslim or this and that, and it was like, they kind of shunned me in a way. Shunned me, they kind of like looked at me crazy, or they kind of disowned me. But it's like, if you really study religions, you would know that Islam have to believe in all religions. You feel what I'm saying? We don't knock no religion. So it was like, the separation was with Christianity was, you know, say I came to church with some clothes on that the pastor ain't like. They may say come as you are. They may say that. But at the same time, you know what? Somebody judging you compared to going to the mad gym. I might come in with a dicky fit on. I may go pray. It's nothing. It's nothing, bro. We all here to pray. We not judging each other by the clothes you got on, or the chain you wearing, or the shoes you got on, or the money in your pocket. Because none of that matters, bro. None of that matters, bro. None.
Yeah.
So that's the difference I could say, bro, like honestly.
I can do it. So a situation I wanted to talk to you about dealing with that in a sense is the Brittany Renner divorcing Kevin Gates. So in a recent radio interview with Real 92.3 LA, the 33-year-old basketball wife star revealed that she and her husband, rapper Kevin Gates, are officially going separate ways. Quoted being said, we got married April 6th and divorced May 28th. The social media star says the couple must now enter a 90-day waiting period. The waiting period known as Ida, am I saying it? In Islam is meant to ensure that a woman is not pregnant. Renner converted to Islam in August of 2024, according to Complex. She also says, quote, also in those 90 days, it's for reconciliation because Allah wants you to stay married. And during those 90 days, you are not to entertain anybody romantically. With her 52-day marriage in the rearview mirror, Renner says she now wants to focus on herself. Quote, I follow my heart, and that's more than what most people can say in this world. Do you think the Brittany Renner and Kevin Gates marriage you think that is a public publicity stunt?
Man, honestly, man, when I first saw it, I kind of was confused, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it kind of came up out of nowhere. And I know with the media and the industry, I know the main thing folks want to do is grab attention, grab traction, grab likes, grab views. So it's like, it's kind of hard for me to really speak on that, whether it's real or fake. Me personally, I really can't say was it real or was it fake. I just felt like it just came up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just didn't understand, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, you know,
so,
I just understand.
So what's your thoughts on them getting a divorce?
I mean, like, I feel like this. I mean, y'all just got married, bro. It's like, it's that bad to y'all about to go through a divorce already? Then it had to have been fake. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it couldn't have been no line of loyalty or no line of love at all. It had to have been some type of industry type thing to me. But, you know, I don't know. I could be wrong too, but me personally, I feel like, was it real or was it fake? And that's what it's given. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what I look at it as. So I ain't sure.
From your understanding, what is Ida?
Ida mean to make sure, like, this what you want to do, this something you want to follow up through, like you know what I mean. So that's why they're going through that period. It is more of a grace period. I feel like, you feel what I'm saying? It's more of a grace period to see what we really want to do. But just like I was saying, you know, it's kind of hard to say, being that they're both public figures. Who knows if it was real or fake, though, at the end of the day? You feel what I'm saying? So it's kind of hard to really speak on.
Yeah. So whenever you do get married, right? Yeah. Do your wife or fiance do they have to convert to Islam, or? I
mean, it's important that they do, and it's also important that I teach my wife Islam. Either way it goes. So it's like the girl that I'm currently I'm dealing with, or a female that I'm really pursuing or gonna deal with, it's important that I teach her that. So, not trying to be funny or not trying to be controlling, you know, my wife, she will be a part of Islam.
Yeah.
Like, that's just how it's going. Ain't no other way around it.
So, what if she's the one for you? Like, I'm talking about everything works. She Christian and she ain't going for nothing else.
I don't know.
But she don't knock your religion. She don't want to convert to it.
Yeah, it's just, you know, that's something that, you know, we want to come to a verbal agreement and a great understanding of it. But I prefer to have a woman that isn't Islam.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like that, I just me. So we all on the same accord. We're raising a family, raising our kids. Because like now, I'm 31. I don't have no kids as of now, but I do want kids one day. So I will want my kids to be up under the fold of Islam, hands down.
I can do it. Hit that plus sign one more time. Say something?
Yo, Mike.
All right.
Yo.
So there's another situation I wanted to talk to you about. Bree Triller.
Okay.
All right. So Georgia artist Bree Triller had her hit song in 2023. And it was the anthem of the summer with over 5 million global streams. Thousands of users on TikTok made videos to the song. Bree Triller has also been co-signed by some big names, including Ari Fletcher, Glorilla, JT of City Girls, Lakia, and K. Michelle. How did you get into working with Bree Triller?
Man, really, I'm gonna be real with you. I was locked up. I came home, and I had owed my homeboy. I think it was like $1,000. He had given a girl some money to put towards my lawyer, and the girl ran off with the money. So his whole thing was this: you don't have to pay me back. But he knew Bree Triller personally, and he was like, I was just coming home, so she had made the song
Big Move.
That song Big Move, and it was a hit song. I ain't gonna lie, but she was doing like 3 shows a night sometimes. So he told me like, bro, just go on a road with her and just vlog her. So I'm just coming home, bro. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know nothing about vlogging, what that even means, to be for real. So I get up with Bree Triller, head to the A. We go on the road. We did 3 shows. I believe that was in Alabama. It was Alabama. She had a hit song, bro. She had a great career. You feel what I'm saying? It just was me personally. It just was things. It just ain't worked out for me. Like
that's what I was asking. What was your thoughts on being on tour with her? Like
being on tour, like being on tour was cool though. Like I can't say I have learned a lot working with Bree Triller, and it have built up my work ethic for sure. Like going from this show, going back to the room, editing videos, going to this state, going back to the hotel, chopping this video up, meeting Glorilla. I mean, I can't say nothing bad. Like, bro, I learned a lot from her, bro. First coming home from jail to going on tour with her was a major transition for me because, like, bro, I was just locked down 23 hours a day. Now I'm on tour with superstars, celebrities, you feel what I'm saying? So it was a great experience overall. I don't have nothing against Bree Triller. It's all love, bro. It's all love. It's no beef, it's no smoke, you feel what I'm saying? I just wish things could have went a little better, or things could have transpired a little better, but all for the most part, though, man, it's all love, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I watched Bree Triller take a song from TikTok and run it all through the world. Texas, Pittsburgh, Memphis, bro. We went all over. So it's like, I don't have nothing bad to say about Bree Triller, and I just wish her the best. Her, Twizzo, Geek, all of them folks, Janae, all them folks, bro. Like, I just wish them the best, bro. Like, ain't no pressure. It's all love.
As a cameraman, what you working with? Because that's not the only celebrity you work with. Do you feel like you are respected as a cameraman, or do you feel like some of the celebrities just feel like you should be blessed to be in my presence?
Oh yeah, we could talk about that.
Yeah.
Me personally, I feel like you have some celebrities that genuine and they really mean well, and then you have some like, okay, you around me, you a cameraman, thank God you around me. And that's why lately you don't see me doing too many shows. If it's not connected to No Lost ENT, you won't see me on the road doing shows for nobody. Like, I'm past that in my life. I'm not buying friendship. I don't care for the likes and the views or the following. I'm here to work, take care of my family, and bro, that's that. Yeah. But I can say I met some celebrities where they care about the videographer, and I met some where it's just about them getting their content, and then that's it. And it's cool though, because I'm not here to make friends with nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just here to grow. Yeah.
For any upcoming cameraman, you have any advice for them that might be going through a similar, or trying to get into that situation you leaving out of?
Yeah, I would say this though. I would say always, bro, never forget where you come from, and never put a celebrity over your city. You feel what I'm saying? All because the worst kind of worst, bro, you on tour, things go left, bro, you always have a community to come back to that's full of clients that know you for you. You feel me? Like, You made me a celebrity. They love your work, but guess what? They don't care about you. At the end of the day, they don't give a fuck about you. So that's why I feel like now I'm back home. I'm catering more to my city, and I'm catering to more of local artists instead of me going out there trying to chase this next artist coming up, or this next artist, or this next artist. Bro, I'm passionate, you know. I love where I'm from. I make great money in my city. I can't complain. So if, bro, you got a camera, whether you shooting photos or videos, I would say support your community. I don't care what nobody say about your city, what you from, bro. It's always a positive side and it's always a negative side. Anywhere you're going, like, I don't care where you go, right? It's just the same thing. So, you know, support your city, bro. Like that's very important. Like, that's very important.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's it. All right. So another situation I want to talk to you about, dealing with the city. It was shootings in Savannah.
Okay.
So a shooting on West Congress Street like a week or two ago on a Saturday morning sent 4 people to the hospital with gunshot wounds. The video of the incident was captured on surveillance cameras. Police said the shooting happened in the 100 block of West Congress Street around 2 in the morning Saturday. They say 3 of the people shot were taken to a hospital by ambulance with serious injuries. 1 was transported by a third party. SPD says that 2 groups got into a physical altercation before shots were fired, resulting in the injuries. Savannah Mayor Van Johnson released a statement on social media, quote, "Last night's exchange of gunfire in Ellis Square was senseless and unnecessary. First and foremost, Savannah is a safe community and you deserve to feel safe in every corner of it. We must do better. Violence is not the answer. I urge everyone, resolve your disputes with respect and maturity because your life and someone else's life may depend on it. We will continue working to build a stronger, safer Savannah together." What's your thoughts on the crime rate in the nightlife part of Savannah?
Man, I'm gonna be for real, man. Like, but I really don't know, bro. Like, I'm gonna be for real. Like, bro, whatever going on down there downtown, that shit been going on for years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't be down there.
Yeah.
That's my best advice. Like, you know, I really don't got nothing to say about what's going on or what need to take place. I just don't be down there. So, like, I really don't know, bro. Honestly.
So I know situations happen down there, but it doesn't affect you at all dealing with nightlife because you do a lot of work in nightlife.
I mean,
So when
like,
you hear situations like that, it don't affect
like,
none of the work you do?
I mean, it does because, you know, my platform is downtown. I have a #1 live mic platform that's downtown. So it's like, you know, but I try to have all my clients scheduled between 8 to 10. And then we going, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, just like I say, you know, this shit been going on for years, bro. Like, bro, you know, you can hire police, you can say that, you can get on the news and say this, but it's like, bro, what's the real solution to stop crime? Bro, I don't know. I don't know. Like, seriously, bro, I really don't know. Honestly, bro, like, I don't.
Oh, sorry, I was just asking you, would you have any like advice to tell Mayor Van Johnson as a mayor how to resolve these issues?
I mean, I feel like the mayor should be more active. Like, me personally, I feel like the mayor should be more active, like the sheriff, Coleman. You feel what I'm saying? Like, seriously, like, you look around, you see Sheriff Coleman everywhere. He on every scene. Like, I don't care what's going on. Like, he out there. You don't see the mayor outside, man. I don't know where he be at, bro. He be the conventions and stuff. But Richard Coleman, outside, bro. And, he always been a positive role model. You feel what I'm saying? So I can say, me personally speaking, I feel like he should be more active. Not on Facebook, bro. Facebook, that's a networking site, bro. Get off in these streets, bro. Like, that's my biggest thing. Like, bro, you're not outside for real. And, bro, I don't care how nobody felt about that. Like, bro, you're not outside. The sheriff is outside. He on every scene, bro.
Yeah.
And, bro, that's the fact. You see it on Facebook. Bro, I'm shooting a video downtown doing Orange Crush. I'm doing a live mic drop in City Market. I see the sheriff walk by. He keep letting me shoot. So it's like, he outside for real. So it just showed me, like, you ain't outside. So that's really my biggest advice, bro. You know, you ain't outside for real.
Yeah.
Point blank period.
So with the other cities that you went to as a traveling cameraman, what are some of the differences you see? And what do you feel like Savannah nightlife can add to it?
I mean, like, I feel like like me personally, bro, I travel up north a lot. You know, I go to New York more than any state I go to. You feel me? In this world. I mean, it's more. It's just more to do, bro. You know, Savannah nightlife. You think about it, man. Everybody run downtown, and ain't no telling what's on people's mind and heart once they get downtown, and that's what you into all this other shit that's going on down there. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I feel like if Savannah just had a little bit more to offer than downtown, then maybe things would be better. You feel what I'm saying? Not saying downtown not beautiful, it's not a spot I don't want to go to, but I ain't gonna lie. If it's a certain time of night, I'm not going downtown no more, bro. You know, I just know there's a lot going on, and it just keep my company safe and it keep me safe. We just don't go down there.
Yeah.
And it's not nothing against the city of Savannah because downtown is beautiful. It just what's going on lately. It's just been a whole lot of crime, and you know we just don't got time for that. You know, I'm on probation. Half of my team on probation. You feel me? Half of my team is convicted felons. You know, I'm a convicted felon. Half of my team is convicted felons. So my whole goal is to lead by example. You know, we would love to go downtown and host interviews and live performances, but it's just not worth the risk, basically.
Yeah. Damn. So you got the top cipher in Savannah.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, facts.
Can you explain how did that come about?
You know, I was just thinking, and you know, I can't lie, but I get 95% of all my bookings come from females. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Of course.
So it's like I wanted to do something for them, and I wanted to show my gratitude towards them. So I had came up with this whole idea of, you know what, we're gonna do a cipher, and you know, we just gonna select females that's hungry. You know, it wasn't about who got the most followers, who looked the best, or who dressed the best. It wasn't about none of that. It's about, bro, you wrote me around this time slot, I'm about to put you in. You feel what I'm saying? So the first one, I believe on YouTube it did like now it got like 20,000. The second one got like 30,000, I believe. You know, I can't be wrong with numbers though. You know, I can't be wrong, but I'm just guessing. But it was just for me to just get back to the females in Savannah. You feel what I'm saying? Like that was my biggest change. I came up with it. I called my partner BA. I called LJ. I called Peso. I called Chopper Red Films. I called PAs. I called Sky. I called so many, bro. I just called so many cameramen, and bro, I don't say your name, bro. Do not take it personally. It's just I'm just thinking of a lot. But it was so many people involved that helped out too. So you know what I'm saying? But my homeboy Jared came out with the food on one of them. I called Toon Mama, like, we real cool, real close, you know. Always super Toon Mama, you know, it's always gonna be love. But I can say that the whole cycle was for me to just get back and just show my gratitude because, you know, they don't have to book with me. You know, they could go anywhere and book. Or, you know, it's the million cameramen in Savannah now. Yeah. So it's like, for all them to keep calling me and keep booking, you know, I felt like it was a good platform to bring some females together. And bro, guess what? I ain't had to run none of them down about none of that, bro. They did all that on their own. I sent a beat, they went to the studio, they sent it back, they pull up on time, and bro, we got it done, bro. It was no confusion about, oh, I don't fuck this person or none of that. So
that's what I'm about to ask. How was it directing and producing all of those personalities in one area?
I don't be for real, bro. It's like all of them really came to work. So to me, it was easy to me, bro. Like it was no, bro, it was no hard work at all. I would say the only hard part about it was chopping it up because, you know, I had sent it back to the dude named Twizzo, and he pretty much like a producer. So, but that's still my boy though. You feel what I'm saying? Like it ain't nothing. But he had to chop them all up. He had to chop all the music up together, send it back to me, and then I had to synchronize like 13 females rapping, 6 different clips. So
that's all.
So that was the hardest part. But I can say it wasn't hard at me because this from my city, bro. You like you know what I'm saying, bro? Like this for Savannah, Georgia, and
yeah,
I don't care what it took, bro. I was gonna get it done. But I did have a lot of help. Like I told you, it's a lot of cameramen that came out, photographers, videographers. So I was not by myself. I chopped it down by myself. But as far as the actual production, bro, we had cameras on deck, bro. Seriously, like.
So do it always have to be that way? You feel like you could have did that by yourself?
I couldn't, bro. I couldn't because why? I only got one camera. So like I need more people to come out for cameras to get different angles. And that's why I always call my partner named BA, Brain Excellent Film Company. I always call him because he got so many cameras. He could pop out with 10 cameras by himself. pop out. Drones, cameras, lenses, lights, he gonna bring it all. So that's why I say it's good to work with people because, you know, you can actually build up that way.
Yeah.
I feel like. So, you know, I don't want to be telling be like, oh, I'm the person to do all that shit. That ain't never my goal, bro. You know, it's enough work for all us to eat.
Yeah.
All of us, bro. All of us.
I believe it.
Everyone, bro. Like everyone that got a camera can eat. So that's my biggest goal, to just bring people together.
Yeah. Well, shoot, man. Thank you for giving your time and letting us interview you.
Yeah, thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Stopping your day to give us some time. We
Thanks.
truly appreciate that.
Thanks.
Can you tell the people what you got planned for the rest of 2025?
Man, 2025, I'm working on I on Live for the next 90 days. My platform is wide open. Above the city, 175, 275 with VFX. So that's 175, no VFX, just a plain chop. 45-minute shoot. 275 with VFX, drone footage, and maybe VHS footage. So that's what I got going on. I got a lot of shows coming up with No Loss ENT. I'm gonna do a lot of concerts with artists still. And off for the most part, you know, bro, I'm just working on my health, bro. You know, I'm exercising mode. I'm more into running mode. So I'm doing different things, you know. I may write another book. I'm thinking about doing that. So outside of filming, I'm doing more things that concern or pertain to my personal life.
Yeah.
Honestly, you feel what I'm saying? Like I'm praying mode. I'm going to the Mad Jizz, you know. And that's really what I got going on, bro.
That's the word.
And hey, make sure y'all tap in with my boy Memoriiies Media. You know, that's my boy from day one. You know, he locked in, great service, humble guy. He always giving back to the city. He always pulling up. Take time out his day to do this, to showcase different people's skills and talents. So, man, make sure y'all tap in with my boy way more than anything.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Thanks.
Well, tell the people where they can find you at the social media.
You can find me on the ground at BCM_still, BCM_STEEL. I have another page that's ran by my brother. And you can find our page at Corey Focus Media, COREY, the number 4, the letter K, Media. You know, I collab all my work on that page. So you can find me right there. It's up if you need me. You can call 646-939-7904. My personal number, you can call his phone. 646-939-7904. But we ain't on nothing Hollywood over here. Facts, man, I'm gone. You can call his phone again, 646-939-7904.
Hey, we gotta get you a commercial, boy.
We got to, my boy. Thank you, though.
Yes, sir. Thank you for stopping through. This has been a Memoriiies Media podcast. We appreciate you.
All right, thank you, bro.